Needless to say, we are at the crossroads of another technology revolution at the order of magnitude of the invention of internet. AI is poised to do wonders. It is touching all verticals and all functions across the board. And with the advent of the large language models, the power of generative AI, and now the agentic AI frameworks, it is going to completely change the landscape, and it's going to penetrate really rapidly across different industry verticals functions, across all sectors pretty much simultaneously. Hi, my name is Satyamay Chatterjee. I am the co-founder and director of Surge Datalab. In Surge Datalab, for the past few months, our teams have been doing deep and rigorous research to be on top of the latest and the greatest that's happening in the space of agentic AI. We have been experimenting with creating the agentic AI framework to bring in significant efficiencies and effectiveness in the analytics and data science application. With a couple of decades of experience in this space, I have seen how this space has evolved with the democratization of storage and compute, which has become really affordable, and the algorithmic progression, and now with massive change and massive development in the AI application, a lot of things are going to be really easy and effective. So what we are trying to build a framework by orchestrating the right tools and giving the right tools at the hands of the users in a manner so that they can interact with the framework in a natural language as if they're talking to a human being, and they can query the framework, draw insights, ask the AI to build a predictive model so that they can see how the future would look like for their context. Now, all of these things are possible today because the technology is enabling that. A few days back, Google launched the 2.5 version of their Gemini LLM, which is right now in an experimental phase, and our team experimented that alongside of other tools like OpenAI, Claude, Sonnet, along with the frameworks like LangChain, LangGraph, PhiData, CrewAI. There are plenty out there, and all of them have one strength or the other, and many of them kind of rank high in terms of what they're doing today and what they're capable of doing in the future. Now, what is important here is how do you actually bring all these tools together, architect your framework such a way that you are making it really context aware. So given the experience in the field, one thing I can say with a lot of authority that unless the problem is identified the right way, unless it is translated in a way that can be understood by the technologists and the analysts and the predictive modeler and the AI engineers, a lot of inefficiency gets generated in the system. Now imagine something that can be given at the hands of a business user, so that the business user, without having to worry a bit, can interact with the AI system whenever they want, how many ever times they want. So for example, instead of them having to wait for a meaningful insight that they can trust from the team for weeks and months, they can now get that in a matter of minutes, if not seconds, right? So if a business manager wants to know how the business is going to behave in the next quarter or the subsequent, and if they clearly want to know what are the drivers of their top line and bottom line, they can ask that to the AI agentic AI framework in a natural language, right? In their language that, and then the framework, if orchestrated well, will understand that language and then get them the answer right away in a language that they will understand, right? So today, if done in the right way with a lot of experience that will go into the framework, it can pretty much do anything that an analyst is capable of, anything that a data scientist is capable of, and can do that over and over again without fatigue, in and at the same time with a rapid learning through the feedback loop. So we are very excited that all of these things are possible today, and we are very excited and looking forward to how the future would look like. Please keep a watch of this space, and will come back with our progress update frequently, and will be very happy to also answer any questions that anybody would have. Feel free to reach out, and we'll be very happy to interact with you, and also be happy to share what we are doing in this space. Thank you for watching.